Hello and thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel, Pickleball Pick Apart. My name is Rory. I take pickleball games off of YouTube and I pick apart the play on the court. Watching my videos will help make you a better pickleball player. I received a request from some pickleball players who watch my channel in Hamburg, Germany. In a comment on one of my videos, here's what they wrote. We started playing in Germany about 2 months ago and we will be playing in a tournament in March. We'd like to know if our skill level is at the 2.5 level or the 3.0 level. We'd also like to know what mistakes we are making and how we can improve. So I'm happy to pick apart their game and they are looking for advice from you as well. So please give them some by leaving a comment in the comment section below. I'm sure they'll appreciate it. Let's go. Let me start out by saying this. Not all pickleball courts are created the same. It looks like this is some type of facility that was converted to a pickleball court. It looks like this facility was not originally a pickleball facility, but there's a pickleball court drawn on the floor. I don't know what type of floor this is. I don't think it's concrete. And yes, it makes a difference how the ball will bounce, and it depends on what type of ball is being used as well. One major issue, as you can see, is that there is not much space behind the service line. I've played at facilities like this, and one thing that you can do, you can use it as strategy to hit the ball very deep, almost all the way to the service line. So when the player has to swing on it, sometimes they cannot take a full swing because their paddle will hit the wall, or in this case, that blue pad that is behind the players in the court on the left. These are beginner players, so I'll try to be nice, just looking at this and trying to get an idea before the first ball is hit. I can tell you that the players in the back court, or the players on the left, are using very inferior paddles. Let's see what happens. Okay, so he tries to hit this with his backhand. He could have easily hit it with his forehand. For the most part, beginner players are going to have a better forehand than backhand. So I would suggest that he hit a forehand instead of that backhand that he just hit into the net. And that's going to sail out of the court. Beginner players at this level, they have a very difficult time hitting a shot that allows them to move forward. The player in red tried, but he just hit it into his opponent's put-away zone. He was not able to move forward, and he ended up hitting that shot out of the court. I really have no idea what he was trying to do with that shot. Just let's go back and take a look. Here comes the third shot. And yeah, that was just a good job of keeping him back because he got stuck back there. So good job by the players on the right court. I got to tell you, for a beginner, that was a pretty good third shot drive, and that was really good defense by the player in white. So back-to-back, good shots here. Watch this third shot drive, and he's able to defend it. They're laughing about it. Maybe it surprised him that he did such a good job, but he did. I think the player about to serve is playing with a 6-0 Ruby, so that's a really good paddle. I may be mistaken, but that's what it looks like. Okay, he tried a third shot drop, and that was not even close. He's looking at his paddle like it's the paddle's fault. That's a nice deep serve and a nice deep return. So here's an instance where he is maybe against the wall when he is hitting this shot, and he can't even hit it. I mean, I'm thinking his paddle hit the wall because it is so close to the service line. And he missed it, but that was a nice try. I mean, here comes the return to serve again. He's hitting it with his backhand, trying to put some backhand slice on it, and he's just not going to be able to get this ball deep into the court. But the player in blue missed it. Oh, he just missed the ball, I think. That was kind of hard to tell.
He just pops this ball up. It was at his shoestrings, and he missed it. Okay, something to beware of if you're a beginner player. And it's something that the player in gray does. Look what he does. He tries to put slice underhand spin on this ball. As a new player, just get the ball over the net deep and forget about the slice underhand spin. It just is not going to work. So this serve is not deep at all. He is going to have to eventually learn how to hit a harder, deeper serve, because what this does, it drives his opponent to the front of the net. And that's out of the court. It's another one of those situations where you've got to know what to do with the third shot, and that is not it. There's another shallow return. He hit it with his backhand. It barely falls over the net, and this actually may end up being good. Nope, he was able to get it. Good job. Oh, just missed it, but, you know, good play there. Got into a little dinking battle. That's a good serve. And that's a nice return. It allows the player in red who hit that to get to the front of the court. Nice job. Nice reset there. So the player in white did a good job. This ball is driven. He's waiting for it, and he hits it cross court. Nice shot. There's that slice spin backhand again. Not a good idea for beginner players to put slice on the ball. All right, so a third shot drive and a really nice defensive play by the player in red. Here comes the third shot drive, and this is well hit. But the player in red is able to defend it. And what should happen here with the fifth shot? He should try to reset this ball, which he kind of did, but it just flies right over the net. That type of shot takes a lot of touch, and touch is something that is usually lacking with beginner players. What's he going to do here with this shot? Oh, good job. Okay, so one thing that I want to point out, pickleball is becoming more of a power game. Sometimes beginner players, that's all they can do is hit the ball as hard as they possibly can. That's a really good drive. This is good defense here. And now right here, he's back of the court. Instead of trying to reset this ball, allowing him to move forward, he is going to drive it. Let's see what happens. He does. Oh, look at this. And that was a good drive. He has the opportunity here to just really put the hurt on his opponents. And the ball hits the back wall. That was good strategy, just poor execution. Yep. Sometimes you've got to make the ball reset into the kitchen. That was just a slam, bam, thank you, man type of point. Okay, let me just stop real quick and point out what's wrong with this picture. It's so easy to tell. The player in red is serving to the player in gray. That's out of the picture. The player in white should be all the way up at the non-volley zone. He is not. So this tells me that perhaps the player in white has not done any research on where to properly stand on the court because he is just totally out of position. And well, that ball's out of the court. Kind of typical what you'll see at the 2.5, maybe 3.0 level. I don't think this is 3.0. I think it's more like 2.5. Okay, there we go again. That's out of the court. At this level, 2.5, all you want to do is make sure when you hit the ball, it lands inside the court. And if you're going to try fancy slice spin on the ball, it's going to make it more difficult for you. I don't speak German, so I have no idea what the score is. That's out of the court. Free point for the players on the right. There's two things you want to make sure you do at the 2.5 level. Number one, get your serve in. Number two, get your return of serve in and take it from there. All right, just hit that one into the net. Both players hit backhands. I think they can run around those backhands and hit forehands. What's going to happen? He's going to drive this ball, waiting for it. Popped it straight up. That ball was going out. He hit it anyway. And that was a situation where the players on the left side of the picture were at the non-volley zone. Their opponents never made it to the transition zone. So really, they had no chance with those shots that they hit right into the air. That's a good serve. Got him. That was a nice backhand there. So nice play by the players on the right side of the picture. Oh, I think that landed in the court. He didn't even swing at it. I guess he thought maybe it was going out. Okay, here we go again. Look at the situation here. The player in red is just not where he should be. So that tells me these players are 2.5 players. When returning a serve, you have the advantage of having one player at the non-volley zone before the point even starts. But unfortunately, the player in red is not taking advantage of it. Now he runs up. Get the return to serve in or lose a point. Oh, good shot. That landed in. So nice touch there with the lob. He got it. I really thought he was going to drive the fifth shot. Instead, he hit a lob and it landed inside the court. Okay, so if you're ever in this situation where your partner is not where he should be on the court, maybe let it happen one time, but after it happens, let your partner know he has got to be at the non-volley zone at the start of this point. And as you can see, he is not. And that's out of the court. Okay, so here comes a third shot opportunity, and it goes right into the net. That landed inside the court. Nice shot. All right, very nice. I think the score is 3-10-2. I don't understand why a 2.5 player would try to put backhand slice spin on the ball. Maybe that's why. Because the player in blue could not adjust to the spin. I mean, at a lower level like this, maybe so, but again, he's going to hit a lot of shots out of the court or into the net because of that fancy backhand slice spin. Again, it may work at the 2.5 level because a player at this level may not be able to adjust to the spin. But once this player becomes a little bit better and plays better opponents, they can handle the slice spin. Out of the court. These guys are asking for advice, so let me just give this to them. Get your serve in, get your return to serve in, and concentrate on hitting a third shot that will allow you to move forward. Oh, and he hits that. That was a situation where sometimes if you make your opponent hit another shot, they will make a mistake. That mistake ended the game. But let's go back and watch and look at the third shot and the fifth shot. Here comes the third shot. Pops it straight up. I guess he's trying a lob here, but the player in blue is able to take it here. He's going to do the exact same thing, and he's going to try to hit a backhand, and he goes right out of the court. That's the game. The players on the right side of the screen win 11-3. And the player in white raised his hands in victory, so congratulations to the winning team.
So there you have it. It's pretty clear what they can do better in order to climb up the pickleball ladder. Right now, they're just starting out, and they made common mistakes that 2.5 players make. Again, they're asking for your advice. Please be nice and leave a comment in the comments section below. That's it from Pickleball Pick Apart. I really hope you enjoyed watching this video and you learned something from watching it. And if you did, I hope you take the time to like it, subscribe to my channel, and click the notification bell so you'll be notified when I post a new video. This is Rory saying, as always, thanks for watching and see you on the court.